Islam. Just want to address Moorish World TV on the concept and our perception of what this nationality movement is. For example, the concept that Noah had 3 different races is incorrect. It's incorrect. He had triplets. So, and he was 500 years old when he had those. So, you're only 500 years old one time. You're only 500 years old one time. So, if they were triplets, then that means they were all the same. He didn't have one cracker baby, one nigger baby, and one chink baby. That's incorrect. They were all Moors. They were brothers. And on this pic, you don't see the other part of the globe. But yellow is Ham, green is Shem, and the red or pink is Japhet. But they're all 3 brothers. They're all triplets and Moors. See, they don't want to show you this. They don't want to show you that. Because it was Moors in Europe. We were all over the place. This is just coming from the concept of the bibliothek, trying to give you a better understanding of the human race. The human race is not divided into colors or crayons. Yes, you see 3 different colors right here, but the colors are identifying the 3 different brothers, Shem, Ham, and Japhet. They were triplets. And remember, Noah's genes were perfect. So the concept of that is that his genes were not mixed. They were all the same. Not one white, not one cracker, not one black and one yellow. That's the wrong concept to have. You gotta have the right concept about this thing. Gotta have the right concept. If your concept is you gotta have a building to build, you're not gonna make it. You gotta have a physical building in order to, bring persons to or individuals to teach them. You're not gonna make it. The concept gotta start right here first, and then it'll manifest on the outward, and then you create brick and mortar. But if you trying to build brick and mortar and then bring individuals in, but then they turn around at the end of the day and go right back out with the same concept that they had when they went in, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do anything but probably compound the problem. So it's going to take that much more time to bring them out of what you just put them in than it would if you just gave them the proper concept in the beginning. For instance, one of my, lifelong friends, one of my partners, we've been tight for a long time. And it's time, you can't straddle the fence now. It's either you're going to be a nigga or you're going to be a Moor. You can't straddle the fence. So if your concept is incorrect, then when you go to, give a hand up to your brother and give him some information to better his situation. If your concept is incorrect, you're going to just pass that on. So it's like the blind leading the blind. So get your concept correct. There is no white race, black race, yellow race, orange race, none. And remember this. If everybody came out of Shem, Ham, or Japhet, and try to find this so I can make more sense with this. Everybody came from Noah. Then if Noah was a Moor, what does that make everybody else? Let me run this by you one more time. Run this by you one more time. I know that the light is a little bit off, but we're gonna see that. There's Moor at the bottom. Now you see the color for the Moor is yellow, right? It's yellow. It's yellow, just like this. Posterity of Noah. You see that? Now don't forget, over here, it's yellow. It's Moor. On here, same Bible. Yellow. So you can imagine the Americas on the other side is all yellow for Ham, meaning Moors. Yellow for Moors. So get your concept right. Get your concept right. Give up the slave card, get your national ID. That's the only way to go. If you quacking like a duck, sounding like a duck, and walking like a duck, probably a duck. It's just time for us to expose the traitors. The movement been stagnant because the traitors have not been exposed. So what you need to do is when you see one that sounds like a traitor, and you ask me, say, hold on, you're not, your concept's wrong. You kind of sound like a traitor. And if you need to correct yourself, if you correct yourself is good. But if you don't correct yourself, you need to do this. You're a traitor. You're a traitor. So get your concepts right and be on the right side of the fence. As this goes down, we ain't holding hands. We ain't being all, well, they're too arrogant, they're mean, they're better get in your lane. Get in your lane and stay in your lane. Not apologizing, not finna hold your hand, not sorry for letting you know the truth. Islam.